Hey guys, and welcome to Strawberry Vinegar. I did record this before, but I don't remember where the video left off, and it's been a while. Like, there was a recent update where it involved some grammatical changes because I guess there were some errors. A lot of the scenes now flow much better, so I figured why not record it just to get it out of the way. And I've been wanting to record it for a while. I finally remembered to install it again. Anyway, you can find this game on Steam. I don't remember how much the price is, but I will leave a link in the description below. Anyway, let's do this. Feed me or I'll reap your soul. After hearing those ridiculous words, my whole life was turned upside down. Day 1, Monday. Hello, Father. Hi there, Ree. How are you feeling on this beautiful sunny day? I feel fine, thank you. I stifle a yawn with one hand as I slip into my seat at the kitchen table. I'm a responsible girl, so I always wake up early in the morning, but that doesn't mean I like doing it. In fact, I hate it. The sunlight hurts my eyes, and I'm forced to turn my head away from the open window, directing my gaze down at the wooden tabletop. I always thought this wooden table clashed with the meticulously white, incredibly Western decor of our kitchen, but I've grown accustomed to it over the years. I think this table used to belong to Grandma Nozomi, so Dad would never throw it away. It's like a precious keepsake of his mother. Not that she's dead or anything, she's just been refurbishing her house, and she got rid of some of her old furniture. I bet other people would find my kitchen weird. Not just my kitchen, but my whole house, which is distinctly non-Japanese, but that doesn't bother me. It's not like I ever invite anybody over. Hello, Mother. Mom sits at the table, one leg crossed over the other, reading the newspaper. Dad is busy serving breakfast, white rice, pickled cucumbers, and miso soup. Dad's a pretty good cook, so he makes most of the meals at home. He has a whole drawer full of aprons to pick and choose from, and his greatest pleasure in life seems to be selecting which one to wear each morning. Mom, by contrast, doesn't like cooking that much. Her fingernails are long and carefully filed, and she hates it when they splinter or get dirty. Mom is a popular actress, and she cares a lot about her appearance. You might have heard of her. Her name is Shirakawa Yukine. Mom and Dad are pretty dissimilar, but they get along well enough. I don't think I've ever heard them argue before. Also, I want to apologize if I get some of these names pronounced wrong. I'm American, and I haven't watched enough anime. I'm kidding. It's just some of the names I'm not sure just how to pronounce them in general, so forgive me for my mistakes. I'm glad to know you're feeling alright, Ree, and you're feeling even better after you tried this. Really, the art in this game is just wonderful, because I mean, look at this food. It's so good. Like, we don't have any of this over here in America. I'd love to eat this. Breakfast looks good, just like always. The rice is perfectly cooked, light and fluffy, and topped off with crunchy sesame seeds. The pickled cucumbers have been cut into precise coin-sized shapes, and they're piled up on my plate. They're glazed with vinegar so they shimmer under the lights of the kitchen. I don't like cucumbers. No matter how they're prepared, I don't like them. Yes, and I've heard but they're just, pickles. But they're just like pickles. They haven't been, soaked in the pickle brine for so long to become pickles. I don't care. The taste is different from pickles. Okay, I'm not gonna have this argument about pickles, okay? Pickles and cucumbers, 10 out of 10. The miso soup is light brown, neither too thick nor too thin, and it's been bulked up with white cubes of silken tofu and diced spring onions. I've never had tofu. If anyone who watches this video has had tofu, is it any good? Because I have no idea, and I don't know where to get it, and I just don't really feel like eating it. I'm lazy and I'm busy. The onions float lazily on the surface of the soup, while the heavier tofu sinks to the bottom, absorbing the flavor of the fish stock and soybeans. I pick up my chopsticks and bow my head. Thank you for the food. There's no need to thank me, Ree. I'd do anything for you. I don't doubt it. Dad likes cooking for me. He doesn't have anyone else to pamper since Mom's always dieting. I'm glad Dad likes pampering me, but the look of expectation on his face as I bring my chopsticks to my mouth is kind of disconcerting. He's so obsessed with watching me eat that he hasn't touched his own food at all. If I told him I didn't like his food, I think he'd cry. That's a lot of responsibility to place on the shoulders of an elementary schooler, don't you think? Fortunately, the food tastes just as good as it looks. It always does. The pickled cucumbers crunch satisfyingly when I bite into them, and their coolness contrasts nicely with the warm miso soup. I also never had miso soup. Is it any good? I mean, playing this game, all the foods look and sound good. So, what do you think? Do you like it? It's good. Thank goodness. I wasn't too sure about the pickled cucumbers. I usually let them sit in the fridge a little longer, and I thought the vinegar might be too overpowering. No, it's nice. It goes well with the rice. It's nice. It goes well with the rice. Ha! Got him. It creates a good contrast, I suppose. I'm so happy. That's exactly what I was going for. Oh, my lord, phone, please. Now is not the time for your shenanigans. Getting messages. Anyway. That's exactly what I was going for. Thank you, Ree. Dad reaches across the table to ruffle the top of my head. Don't mess up my hair, Dad. Jeez. He's a little my bad. He's a little over enthusiastic with his show of affection. Actually, and he almost knocks over Mom's cup of green tea. Ho ho ho. Careful, dear. I'm sorry, Yuki. It's alright. Just try to be more careful next time. And if you're really interested, Dad's name is Sakuraba Kazuki. Unlike Mom, you've probably never heard of him. Sorry, I have a guide pulled up so I can get the best ending, cause I haven't played this game in so long. Like, okay, I didn't think anyone wanted to hear me yawn. Yeah, I have a guide pulled up on my tablet so I can see and not have to keep tapping in to the game, because I don't have a second monitor to make things easier on my life. Oh my lord. English is my language. 10 out of 10. There's a reason why Mom and Dad don't have the same family name, but it's not that important. I know it's unusual, but don't worry about it. I don't think my parents ever do. At least, Mom doesn't. You should try to remember that some of us have filming to do later today. I don't want to turn up with tea all over my new dress. It costs quite a bit, you know. That old nag Sato would have my head if I dared arrive looking less than perfect. Sorry. I know how hard you've been working. I don't want to make things more difficult for you. Thank you. See to it that you don't, dear. So, did you read anything interesting in the paper? Nothing terribly exciting. Things have been so dull lately. Isn't that a good thing? I'd prefer it when things are calm and quiet. Well, you may have a point. I was hoping for more bloody murders, though. Let's not talk about murder at the breakfast table, especially around Ree. You'll upset her. I think Ree's old enough to understand the infinite nature of human life. By now, we all must shuffle off this mortal coil eventually. Maybe so, but do we need to be reminded of it now? Perhaps not. You're right. I've been working on this hospital drama for too long. There are only so many dying teenage girls one can handle in a day. It's just like a normal soap opera. Except in Young and the Restless, which is one of my favorite soap operas to watch that I've been watching since I can remember with my grandma. I'm only 19 and I'm like my grandmother already. Jesus, half the time. More often than not, we've got the amnesia trope. Or in The Bold and the Beautiful, we've got the family frisbees. And they've got a lot more amnesia tropes or child kidnapping of children, like we little babies. But anyway, this isn't about soap operas. And speaking of work, I must be off now. I don't want to be late. Oh, don't be late. People might frown upon that. Mom takes one last sip of her tea, then sets the cup down on the table with a small thud. I just imagine her just going, that's it. Yes, I have a glass on my table. It's milk because I was thirsty. The life of an actress must be pretty hectic. She's always in a hurry. She keeps tapping her fingernails against the tabletop even when reading the newspaper, as though desperate to be on the move. Okay, have a good day, Yuki. Take care of yourself. I will, dear. Mom blows a kiss at Dad, then pauses by my chair for a few moments. Henry, I did read something in the paper I thought you might like to hear. What? It said this week should be particularly eventful for you Virgos. Apparently, you will encounter new friends, have many new experiences, and face a series of great challenges. Doesn't that sound exciting? I guess? Well, I suppose it would be. If horoscopes were any accurate measure of the world around us, they're always so vague and unfixed. Only superstitious fools set much store in them. But you read them in the newspaper every week. Yeah, Mom. That's because they're romantic, I suppose. Even though I don't believe in them, it's nice to imagine that maybe, just maybe, stars really can determine our fates. I don't get it. It's fine. You don't need to. I was just being silly. Mom winks. Wink wonk. I bet all the boys in my class would love it if she winked like that at them. I think they all had crushes on her. Even some of my teachers have crushes on her. Ew, that's weird. Don't do that. I just thought I should warn you, if horoscopes are at all accurate, you might be in for quite an interesting week. I've got so many interruptions. And clearly the phone call wasn't that important because it was an automated voice message telling me that I've been approved for braces and I don't need them. My teeth are perfectly fine. Just... also terrible, I forgot to mute my phone. Like a fool. Anyway, yeah, let's continue on. Mom exits the kitchen with a small laugh. She waves at us over her shoulder, but doesn't turn around. She's far too cool for that. I know Dad certainly thinks so. Even after all these years, Yuki's still so mysterious. She's so cool. See? I told you. Look at the little cat mouth and the cute eyes. Oh my goodness gracious. That's how I talk to dogs, because dogs are so cute. And sorry, if you hear me messing with the headset, my ears are kind of itchy, because I've had my headset on for a while, and nothing is comfortable. One of these days I'll be comfortable. Unlike Mom, Dad's really predictable. I can always preempt what he's going to say. I rise from my seat and walk over to the fridge. I feel like having a glass of milk, even though it doesn't go well with miso soup. Milk is nice and refreshing, and it helps keep the bones strong. Milk is delicious. And yet, the milk that should be there is not. It's vanished. I can't have drunk it that quickly. Though there was a full carton of it yet only a few days ago. Was this the work of a thief? A poltergeist? Or else... Father. Dad? Were you giving our milk away to the neighborhood cats again? So you caught me out, huh? Totally predictable. Just like I said. I'm sorry, Ree. I'll buy you some milk from the store later, if that'll make it up to you. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get some myself on the way back from school. But since I'm the one who gave all the milk away, I should be the one who goes to buy it, shouldn't I? I already said it's fine. I meant to buy some things from the convenience store anyway, so this will just give me an excuse to finally do it. Ah, I see. How clever. Not really. Anyway, I'm heading out now. This Monday morning really is the same as the last Monday morning, and the one before that, and the one before that. Nothing out of the ordinary has happened, and it'll probably stay that way. Horoscopes. What a load of nonsense.